Now can you? I forgot to change my... I'm still getting used to this. Um, it's charging right now. Sorry about that. How are we doing tonight? I've been wearing a hat all day. Ignore my messy hair. Um, yes, Shannon, we are doing your Alfredo today. We're going to be doing chicken, broccoli, and shiitake and chanterelle mushrooms tonight. Um, in the Alfredo. Um, the sign was 3D printed yesterday, painted today, mounted today. This is held on with magnets on the underside, and it just latches in place. I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I'm glad that it's always going to be behind me, right there in stream. Um, I might even be able to take the logo that you see up here, should be just above. I may go ahead and take that off because we have this in stream now. But I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I made it modular, so if I decide to change how I want it mounted, all I have to do is replace this top section. There's 2 bolts inside here, so I can just undo those 2 bolts, and they're screwed into this top mount, and I can always change the mount. Hey Uniki, how are you? Yeah, so I'm excited. I have my macro keyboard here so I can change scenes, adjust everything, do what I need to do. My shirt's kind of messy. I got paint on it earlier, but I'm super happy with how that turned out. I may actually start offering signs like this for sale. We'll see. For now, I need to get the other stuff I've got on ready to go on Etsy, actually listed, so that'll come out. Look for Etsy stuff, Etsy announcement probably tomorrow. And yeah, so lots going on. It was a little delayed. There were gunshots just outside my apartment complex and lots of police, so about a block away. I'm okay, but yeah, so that's why I was a little delayed. I was trying to start this at about 5:15, 5:30. Here we are at 6:15. Yeah. Police were responding to something. I don't know what happened. Hopefully everything's okay. We're all good here. So, for those of you that missed the photos, and Shannon, I know I told you I don't bake, but I did bake. That is my Japanese milk bread. Super excited with how that turned out. I've already eaten an entire loaf, so I've only got 1 loaf left, and I will probably be making more of it tomorrow, actually. But we're going to have some of that with dinner tonight. Yeah, so just have it out on the... Actually, I can probably put it back in the bag and leave it for later. I don't need it out right now. But yeah, it turned out really good. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Some new additions. We finally got a splatter screen, so no more grease all over the stovetop. I may... How would it taste if I put... I'm trying to decide if I want to add some fire roasted hatch green chilies to my Alfredo. No, I don't think so. That's just getting too much. Let me grab the mushrooms out. These are so bloody expensive that I didn't do many. I did more of the shiitakes. Also, never eat these raw. You need to cook them first. And then I got a couple chanterelles, but do you know how... Anybody care to wager how much those 4 chanterelle mushrooms cost? Because it's insane. They weigh less than 1/10 of a pound. Or right at 1/10 of a pound. Wasn't cheap, but it's worth it. Worth every penny. I'm going to go ahead and get the water started for the pasta. I'm going to wet a napkin here, just so we can clean these off. You don't want to run them underwater because then they sop up all the water and get waterlogged and just nasty. I'm just going to kind of clean up a couple of little dirt spots here because there's not much on this. I already kind of went through and did this just so I wouldn't have to do as much later. Just making sure I get the last little bits off here. Clearly I missed on this one. And I'm going to cut the end off of that one. I like to prep most of my stuff before I get on stream with y'all, just so that I'm not having to do a bunch of prep work and stuff like that, but sometimes that doesn't always work out. Alright, so we got the chanterelles. I'll just run over these real quick. I believe I got all these, or at least most of the way. But yeah, how was your guys' Thanksgiving? For those of you that didn't celebrate Thanksgiving, Uniki, how's your weekend going? At least our Thanksgiving you don't celebrate. I totally get. Wouldn't make sense. Thanksgiving was good, weekend is cozy. That's good to hear. Who here likes shiitake mushrooms? Or have you had shiitake mushrooms? Have you had chanterelle mushrooms? Cleaning the house. My Thanksgiving was uneventful. My brother and sister-in-law went to her family's house, so didn't get to see them for Thanksgiving. They'll be coming over for Christmas. So just kind of did a just kind of did a quick dinner. We did. I went up to my parents' house, watched football, and made breakfast up there. I did leftovers from the Friendsgiving stream. We did. I did chicken, eggs, hash browns, and sweet chili sauce for breakfast. It's really good. Just a nice, good breakfast hash. And had some onion in it. And then we did just meat. We did meatloaf. We made the Japanese milk bread. Made some mashed potatoes and gravy. Had the leftover cranberries that I made for the Friendsgiving stream. I need to clean that out later. Looks like something might have boiled over. So yeah, pretty uneventful. Just did that, munched on that, and watched football. Uh, so yeah, it was pretty uneventful. Pretty relaxed. Today is just kind of another day. Did anybody do any Black Friday shopping? I know there were sales have really gone downhill, y'all. All of the Black Friday shopping that I did online. And I literally just used the sales, which weren't really sales. And that's the part that bothers me the most. It's like Black Friday used to, be closeout. It used to be this, people fought to get the lowest price because they wanted the customers. And now, I know there's been many videos like Target and Walmart, people moving the rollback or the Black Friday signs, and the normal price right behind it is only a couple bucks or the same. And it's just, I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it when the prices aren't that good. But there is stuff that sometimes I pay attention to see if I can get a better deal. But a lot of times, better deals come a month or two before Black Friday, at least around here. I've been seeing more and more stores where the prices go up right before, and then they mark it down to Black Friday prices. But I'm going to wait until right before the Super Bowl. I want to get a new TV. Your coworkers probably did the Black Friday. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of become an international event, because it's like the first big shopping holiday before Christmas. And so it really has turned into an international thing. For those of you that don't know what Throne is, the message that just came through, Throne is a privacy-focused wish list. It pulls my Amazon wish list and allows me to kind of keep my personal information even more secure than Amazon does with the wish list. Because with Amazon wish list, you see the city, and so for those of us in smaller towns, it makes it really tough. But yeah, so it does, and it keeps the name and everything off. So it's very much a privacy focused. Stickbot Thanksgiving video is out. We'll share it with. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, go ahead and send it over. So the Throne has all of the knives that I'm wanting to get, everything on there. So okay, so we've got the mushrooms all chopped up. I'm going to go ahead. So we're using a cast iron enameled, nice big heavy pot, because we're going to be doing the chicken in it and the mushrooms and everything in it first, and then we're going to do the Alfredo sauce in it. So I just want a nice heavy pot. I could use the deeper wok style Hexclad, but I find this works better for later when I add the pasta, because what we'll do is we'll reserve about a half cup to a cup of the pasta water, and then we'll, after we drain all the pasta out and get all the water off of it, we will add, Roxy, hey, thank you. We will add that pasta water as we need to add a little liquid to the sauce. You sound too soft. Yeah, it's a problem with how I've got my mic positioned. I want to get another mic stand and set it more in the center of my kitchen over here. Right now it's on the other side of my cutting board right here. So it's hard to hear me when I'm over there. So I need to get another mic stand. I don't currently have enough mic stands and tripods. I have a tripod on that camera. I've got an arm here. Obviously, I've got the studio boom arm here holding the camera. I've got another tripod here with my iPad on it so that I can actually see chat. Okay, so we've got water boiling. I'm going to get the pot going here. I'm not going to start the pasta quite yet because I want to cook the chicken and the mushrooms and then get the sauce started. Oh, I should get the broccoli prepped too. So this has already been washed. Did that yesterday. And we're actually going to cook this in the same pot as the pasta water. So the last few minutes of the pasta, we will cook the broccoli. Actually, I think I am going to start the pasta now. We're just going to do, I got a pound of alfredo, of fettuccine noodles here. I don't think my pot's big enough, but it'll have to do. I could have grabbed the bigger pot, but I forgot. Folks, don't overload your pasta water. I should have grabbed my bigger pot, but I didn't. Alright, so when that timer goes off, I'm going to add my broccoli florets. I want to get some butter thrown down in the pan for the chicken, and we'll do some olive oil. That's that cilantro. Hey, Luxon. Welcome. Told you I cheated on the chicken. I need to add some salt and pepper to this. Alright, so now we're just going to get this splatter screen back on. I'm just going to get the broccoli chopped up here so we can prep to throw it in the pot with the pasta. I should probably stir the pasta here momentarily. Luxon, how's your evening going? You're surviving? I'm doing alright. I need to get the Parmesan grated here. I'm doing alright. We're having a good time. I'm going to add the mushrooms here in a few moments. I don't want them to overcook. You working today, Luxon, or you managed to get yet another day off while I'm doing a cooking stream? If you can, get Parmesan and grate it yourself. So much better than buying already grated, or get fresh grated if you can find it. But also be very careful when you're grating said cheese, because you don't want to grate your fingers too. This is gonna go fast, y'all. The only downside to cast iron. Leg cramps are almost gone. 20 flush stairs twice during the fire. Ooh, ouch. So we're gonna go ahead and add the mushrooms. I'm gonna cook these down. I need to add the broccoli to my pasta water here. Because these are just going to cook for ever so slightly. I need to measure out my heavy cream, because I need 2 cups of it. I'm glad I went to the store. Alright, my pasta water is ready. So I need to grab some of that. Alright, so I got my pasta water off to the side. We're going to lower the temperature here on the stove I need to remove the chicken from the... Then I need to add some more butter. Need to get my pasta noodles off here quick as I can. Drain my pasta. Put it back in the pan here. I need to throw some more butter on. And then we'll take the heavy cream. Now that the temperature's come down a bit, we'll get this butter finished melting in here. Add all that Parmesan. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to it because I want more of the raw garlic flavor. You could probably do it when you do the chicken, but again, I like more of the raw flavor. We're just going to go ahead and let this kind of let all the Parmesan melt down. Burning or stirring it so it doesn't burn. We're kind of over medium-low heat. See, the last little bit of the butter is melting. That sauce is starting to come up to temperature. Gonna add some black pepper to it. And so we'll just let that kind of come to temp. I keep eating this Parmesan. I am just getting the raspberries out for the raspberry coulis. I think this is the first time I've actually got to use the Nutribullet. Bought this not too long ago. Still not quite melted. I'm tempted to grate up some more Parmesan and add it in there, because why not? Nah, we'll be good. So I've just got a little clamshell of raspberries here. Again, prepped already. I have a lemon around here. Or did I use it? I may have already used my lemon, which is not good because I need it tonight. I did. I used my lemon. That's not good. Hot Wheels, thank you so much for using your Prime membership on me. I appreciate it. Y'all, this is going to be tough. No, I still have my half lemon from the other day, which is okay. Because that's all I need is a half a lemon. That was close. It almost scalded, or almost burnt. Want this to thicken up a little bit, but we'll add some pasta water into that. Started to stick in the bottom of the pan, that's fine. I didn't have my sauce ready quite in time. That's okay. Those will come apart. And then we're just going to take our chicken and mushrooms and add them back. Add just a little bit of pasta water. Actually, I don't know that I'm doing it. And then we'll do some fresh Parmesan on top. Alright, so that should be good. Oh, Hot Wheels. I know, I told you. I know. Thanksgiving's over. Save my Merry Christmases for later, but I appreciate it. Oh, I don't have to say it, but I don't mind if y'all do. I actually was looking at some Grinch merchandise earlier today. It was glorious. Alright, so for those of you that don't know what raspberry coulis is, it is literally just raspberries blended together. It's going to get loud. With some lemon juice and some sugar. And then what we'll do... Okay, good. I'm actually really happy with how quiet that blender is. It worked really well. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to take this little container. Give me a second. What's up, Lily? All right. So we're just going to send this through a fine mesh sieve, or fine mesh strainer. Because we want this smooth. Might have to get a different spatula. I don't own another spatula that I think will do what I need it to do. So I'm going to have to buy another spatula. I'll do that tomorrow. For now, I will just get out how much I need out of this. For tonight. And then I'm going to put this back in for now. Okay. Okay, so mix this up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking tasty, y'all. And I've got enough to last me quite some time. Hey Mel, thank you so much. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So we've got our raspberry coulis there. I'm going to set my raspberry over here. Let's rinse this off and dry it off so I can shred some more parm so I can put it on top of my pasta. So that's there. Trying to decide what plate I want to use, y'all. We have just this little, I should have saved more of it, but it was just too good and I kept eating it. Mel, how's your Thanksgiving? How was it? Hope it was good. Set that over there. There. You're eating leftovers right now? I'm really glad I didn't make a bunch for Thanksgiving because leftovers went on actual Thanksgiving when I did after I did the Friendsgiving. We normally do, Mel, but my brother and sister-in-law were not in town, so we didn't. All we did was just a meatloaf and your really basic stuff. Didn't do a whole lot. So I'm going to use this plate since I want to separate the salad. I'm going to put a salad over here. I'm going to do the pasta here. Yeah. We're going to find some chicken and some broccoli to go along with this. And some mushrooms in here. So there is the pasta. No, I might have tossed it. I think I tossed the small grater out, so I'm going to have to use this. We're going to do a big Christmas dinner, though. Actually going to do some chives on top of this just because I want some color. Okay, so we've got the contrast of the green with the broccoli and the chives. And then let's grab, I'm just going to do a light spring mix on this. So we're just going to do a small little salad here. You're drooling? I am too, and I get to eat it here in a few minutes, so I'm going to rub that in a little bit. And I'm using a store-bought vinaigrette because I absolutely love the Lighthouse balsamic vinaigrette. It's low calorie, good stuff. Unfortunately, so I was supposed to have strawberries for this, but I went to 3 different stores and either they didn't have any. Obviously now is not the right time of the year for it. I really don't want too much of this on here. Because then it just gets too heavy. So there is... So we've got the raspberry coulis here. We need to get a little serving, and I don't... have any real good dishes for this. So we've got a lemon sorbet.
So free, just believe we can come alive. We're so far from the ground, but I'm not looking down. Feel the warmth of the breeze rushing over me. Now we're soaring high, reach and touch the sky.
And we are going to drizzle a little bit of this raspberry coulis over the top. So good. A little bit of tart with sweet. There is tonight's dinner. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I want to dig into this sorbet real quick, because that just looks way too good. Yep. The lemon really helps bring out the raspberry flavor in that coulis. And I always love a good tart lemon sorbet. Mm. I will be posting the photos from this on Twitter and on Discord. All of you guys know where to find it. I know it was kind of a quick meal tonight. I mean, this goes together really, really fast. And if I wasn't streaming it, it would take even less time. But... So, I have a couple of requests for the next couple of streams, but I do want to get your guys' feedback. What do you want to see? The next couple of recommendations I've had are kind of a Panda Express honey walnut shrimp, and then a lasagna. And I can do 2 lasagnas. I'll do 2 small lasagnas. I'll do a vegetarian, and I'll do a sausage and beef lasagna. That way, there's a couple of varieties. We'll do a white sauce vegetarian style. And we'll do a more of a traditional sausage and beef lasagna as well. But I need some ideas. Happy to cook whatever, learn new stuff. That's what I'm enjoying so much about this. If you haven't already, please, I should set up a hotkey to do my to do a macro in chat, but I'm not sure if I can with this keyboard. If you haven't joined already, join the Discord. And post in there what you want to see. What recipes do you want? I need to get the menu built for the next couple of weeks. I need to get that built by tomorrow or Monday because stream's on Tuesday. I am shooting for Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Some weeks I won't be able to with other stuff going on in my schedule, but I'll post those updates. But I am planning on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday streams. Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure. Saturdays are up in the air because weekends. So there's that going on. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. Yeah, so let's see who's live. I think Janine is live right now. Yep, she is. She is playing Apex. So we're going to go raid her. Good old Promise 9K. Very good friend of mine. So make sure you show her some love. Again, make sure you follow the... oh, that's not going to respond. I forgot I changed that command. Make sure you join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. It's just Veyron on Twitter. I'll be posting a poll on there for the menus. And yeah. Until next time, y'all. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Have an awesome rest of your night. And again, go show her some love. Later.